Hey, welcome back to Easy Job English. I'm Ash.
And I'm Sage. We're really glad you're here today.
Okay, so you're here. That already means something.
It does. You chose to listen. That's a real step.
So let's just get into it. No pressure, just a normal conversation.
Yeah, like two people talking at work. That's all this is.
Sage, can I ask you something first?
Of course, what is it?
Did you ever feel stuck at work? Like you knew what you wanted to say, but in English, it just didn't come out.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, more times than I want to admit.
Tell me one.
Okay, one time, my manager asked me a question in a meeting. A simple question. I knew the answer. I knew it perfectly.
And?
I just stared at him. Nothing came out. Complete silence.
Oh no.
Everyone was looking at me, and I said very quietly, "Sorry, can you repeat that?"
And he repeated it?
He did, and I answered it, but I was red in the face for the next 10 minutes.
That feeling is so real. So many people know exactly what you mean.
It's not about knowing English, it's about feeling safe enough to use it.
That's such a good way to say it. Safe enough to use it.
And that's what today is really about.
Exactly. Today, we're talking about a very specific thing, talking about your job in English without getting stuck.
Because getting stuck is the problem, right? Not the vocabulary, not the grammar.
Right. It's the freeze, the blank moment when your brain just stops.
And we want to help with that, gently, no pressure at all.
So if you're listening right now, maybe you're on your phone. Maybe you're on the bus going home after a long day.
Maybe you're making dinner.
Maybe you're trying to relax. That's okay. You don't have to study. Just listen.
Listening is already learning. That's real. That's not just something people say.
It's true. Every time you hear English naturally, something small happens in your brain.
And over time, those small things add up.
Ash, I read something interesting this week. A headline, a news title. Want to hear it?
Yes, what was it?
It said, Easy Job English Conversations. Talk about your job without getting stuck.
Oh, that's basically what we do every episode.
I know, but when I saw it, I thought, that's exactly what so many people are searching for.
They want to describe their work, explain what they do, answer questions about their job,
In English, without panicking,
without going quiet.
without that awful blank feeling.
Yeah, that feeling is the enemy.
So we're going to spend today helping with that, piece by piece, very simply.
And can I say something to whoever's listening right now?
Please.
You're not bad at English. You're just not used to certain situations yet.
That's a really important difference.
Bad at English and not used to it, those are completely different things.
Not used to it means you just need more time in that situation.
And that's totally fixable. That's what practice is for.
Okay, so let's start with the most basic situation. You're at work. Someone asks you, so, what do you do exactly?
Classic. This happens all the time.
At meetings, with new colleagues, at company events?
Even just at lunch with someone from a different department.
And a lot of people freeze right there. What do I do? How do I explain this in English?
Even when the job is simple to explain in their own language.
Exactly. So let's try something. Sage, pretend you just met me at the office. First day. You don't know me.
Okay, ready? Hi there. I don't think we've met. I'm Sage. I work in marketing.
Oh, hi. I'm Ash. Nice to meet you. I work in operations.
Operations? What does that look like for you?
Good question. So basically, I make sure things run smoothly, day to day.
That's a great answer. Short, clear, easy.
And that phrase, I make sure things run smoothly, that works for so many jobs.
It really does. You can use that in almost any role.
If you work in IT, you can say, I make sure the systems run smoothly.
If you work in customer service, I make sure customers are helped quickly.
If you work in finance, you can say, I make sure the numbers are correct.
See how it works? Same structure, different job.
Say it with me, just quietly in your head, or out loud if you want.
No one's watching.
I make sure things run smoothly.
I make sure things run smoothly.
Now say it with your job. What do you make sure of?
Take a second. Think about it.
There's no rush, just listen for a moment.
Ba-dum bum 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 bum.
Got it? Good. Hold on to that sentence. We'll use it again later.
Ash, what's a word from that headline that we should look at?
There's a word I really like, the word stuck.
Stuck. Yes, that's such a useful word.
When you are stuck, you cannot move forward. You feel stopped.
Like your car is stuck in mud. You're trying to go, but you can't.
Exactly. Or like a door that won't open.
At work, we say things like, I'm stuck on this report. That means I'm working on it, but I can't finish it. There's a problem.
Or I got stuck in traffic, so I'm late.
Or we're stuck waiting for approval, so nothing can move until someone says yes.
Stuck is a word you'll hear a lot, and now you know it.
Do you get stuck at work sometimes, Ash?
Honestly, yes, almost every day.
Really? What gets you stuck?
Usually emails. Writing a professional email in English, sometimes I write it, delete it, write it again, delete it again.
Oh, the email loop. I know that.
I have a draft I've been writing for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's a sensitive topic. I'm being careful.
That's very relatable, actually. Sometimes being careful is important.
But sometimes it becomes a reason to never send anything.
True. Sometimes good enough is better than perfect and never sent.
Okay, new situation. Let's talk about meetings, because meetings are where people feel most stuck.
Oh, for sure. Meetings are high pressure. Everyone is listening. You have to respond quickly.
And in English, that can be really hard.
So let's make it easier. Ash, start a meeting with me.
Okay, imagine we're in a team meeting Monday morning. I'll be the manager.
Okay, I'm the team member. Go.
All right, everyone. Good morning. Let's get started. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good. So let's go over what happened last week. Sage, can you give us a quick update on the client project?
Sure. So last week we finished the first draft. We sent it to the client on Thursday. We're waiting for their feedback now.
Got it. And is everything on track?
Yes, so far, yes. We should hear back by Wednesday.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, let's stop there and talk about those phrases.
Because that short exchange had a lot of really useful things in it.
Can everyone hear me? You say this at the start of a call or meeting. It's polite. It checks if everything is working.
Let's go over what happened. Go over means review. Look at it again together.
Can you give us a quick update? This is the question managers ask all the time.
And the answer. Notice how Sage answered. She said 3 things, short things, one by one.
We finished the draft. We sent it. We're waiting for feedback.
That's it. 3 short sentences. That's a professional update.
You don't need to explain everything, just the key points.
And then she said, we should hear back by Wednesday. That means we expect an answer by Wednesday.
Hear back is a really useful phrase. It means receive a reply, get an answer.
For example, I emailed the team. I'm waiting to hear back.
Or I called the supplier. I haven't heard back yet.
Have you used hear back before?
Or did you know this phrase already?
Don't worry if you didn't. You know it now.
That's how it works, one phrase at a time.
And now the phrase on track. Sage, you want to explain that one.
Yes, on track means going as planned. Everything is okay, no problems yet.
It's a very common phrase in offices.
You might hear, is the project on track? And you answer, yes, we're on track. Or not quite, we're a little behind.
Behind means slower than planned, not finished when we expected.
For example, we're a little behind schedule, but we'll catch up by Friday.
Catch up means get back to where you should be. Like if everyone else runs ahead and you catch up, you reach them, you're level again.
Okay, those are 3 big phrases from one short meeting moment. On track, behind schedule, catch up.
Say them once slowly,
just in your head.
On track. Behind schedule, catch up.
And think of one situation at your job where you could use one of those.
Just one. You don't need to think of 10.
One is enough.
All right, let's move to something a little different. Let's talk about talking about your tasks, your daily work, what you actually do all day.
Because this comes up a lot. What are you working on today is one of the most common questions at any office.
And it sounds simple, but in English, finding the right words can take a second.
So let's just talk about it like two coworkers. Ash, what are you working on today?
Good question. So this morning, I was going through some data, looking at the numbers from last month.
And what did you find?
A few things. Sales were down in one region, but up in two others, so overall, not bad.
Interesting. Did you share that with anyone?
Not yet. I'm putting together a summary first. Then I'll send it to my manager.
That sounds like a solid plan. How long will it take?
Maybe another hour, 2 at most.
Okay, so let's look at the language there. Going through. This means reviewing, looking at one by one. I was going through some data means I was carefully reading the data.
You can also say, I'm going through my emails. That means reading and checking them.
Or, let's go through this together. That means review it as a group.
Putting together means making or preparing something.
Like, I'm putting together a presentation, or she's putting together a report.
This is a very natural way to say you are preparing something.
And a summary. A summary is a short version of something longer, the main points only.
If someone asks for a summary, they don't want every detail, just the important parts.
You might hear, can you give me a quick summary of the meeting?
Or, I'll send you a summary by end of day.
End of day. That's another very common phrase. It means before the workday finishes.
Say 5 p.m. or whatever time your office closes.
So you might say, I'll have this ready by end of day.
Or, can you send me that by end of day?
These are phrases your manager uses, your colleagues use them, and now you can use them too.
Ash, do you want to do one more small role play?
Sure. What situation?
Okay, imagine I'm a new person at the company. I just started last week and I'm a little lost.
Oh, perfect. I'll be the experienced coworker. Go.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Do you have a moment?
Of course. What do you need?
I'm not sure where to send this document. I'm a bit confused about the process.
No problem. So basically, you send it to the team lead first. She reviews it, then she forwards it to the client.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And should I copy anyone else?
Yes, good question. Copy the project manager as well, just so he knows.
Got it. Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
No interruption at all. That's what I'm here for. Good luck.
Okay, let's talk about that exchange.
First, do you have a moment? This is such a polite way to ask for someone's time.
It's short, it's respectful. It gives the other person a choice.
They can say, yes, of course. Or, actually, can you give me 5 minutes? I'm just finishing something.
And that's okay. That's a normal human answer.
So don't be afraid to ask, do you have a moment? It's not rude. It's very professional.
Then notice, I'm a bit confused about the process. Not, I don't understand anything. Not, this makes no sense.
Just, I'm a bit confused. Calm, clear, easy for the other person to help with.
Because when you say you're confused in a calm way, people want to help.
When you say it in an embarrassed or frustrated way, it makes everyone uncomfortable.
So practice saying it calmly. I'm a bit confused about this. Can you help me?
That's a sentence you can use right now, at your job, tomorrow.
And then, should I copy anyone else? To copy someone on an email means to add them so they also receive it.
CC, that little CC button at the top of your email, that's copy.
So copy me on that means add me to the email. I want to see it.
Very common in offices, very easy to use once you know it.
And sorry for the interruption, this is a polite way to say when you've taken someone's time.
Even if they were happy to help, it's a warm way to end the conversation.
And the other person said, no interruption at all. That means it's fine, you didn't bother me.
Small language, big impact on how people feel about you at work.
That's the thing. It's not about complicated English.
It's about warm, clear, simple English.
That makes people feel respected.
And that makes you feel more confident because people respond well to you.
And that cycle, using simple English, getting a good response, feeling more confident, that's the whole game.
Once you feel that once, You want to feel it again.
And that's how English grows, not from studying, from experiencing.
Ash, I want to ask our listeners something.
Go ahead.
If you're listening right now and you've had a moment at work where you said something in English and it worked, you communicated clearly and the other person understood.
How did that feel?
Just think about that for a second.
That feeling is real. That's yours. And the goal is to have more of those moments.
More of those small wins.
Because they add up. They really do.
Okay, let's take the energy up just a little. We're going to talk about something that a lot of people find hard. Talking about problems at work.
Because nobody wants to say there's a problem in English.
It feels risky, like you're blaming someone or admitting failure.
But actually, talking about problems calmly and professionally is a very important skill.
Managers respect it. Colleagues appreciate it.
Because it means you're aware, you're honest, you're not hiding things.
So let's practice it. Sage, role play with me. I'll be the team member. You're the manager.
All right, go.
Hi, do you have a few minutes?
Sure, what's up?
So, I wanted to flag something. There's a small issue with the deadline for the Thompson project.
Okay, tell me more.
The supplier is delayed. They won't have the materials ready until next Thursday, so we might need to push the deadline by 2 or 3 days.
I see. Do you have a solution in mind?
Yes, actually. We could start the parts we don't need the materials for. That way we don't lose time.
That sounds reasonable. Let me check with the client and I'll get back to you.
Great. Thank you.
Good work flagging this early.
Okay, let's break that down. A few really important phrases in there.
First, I wanted to flag something. To flag something means to bring attention to it, to say, hey, please notice this.
It's a very professional word. Managers use it. Team members use it.
I'm flagging this because it might affect our schedule, or just flagging the budget is getting close to the limit.
It sounds calm and professional, not alarming, just informative.
Second phrase, there's a small issue. Notice the word small, not there's a huge disaster, not everything is falling apart.
Just, there's a small issue. That keeps the conversation calm from the start.
Even if the issue is not so small, the word small calms the room.
And then, the supplier is delayed. The supplier is the company or person who gives you something you need.
Like a company that delivers materials, or a service provider, or a vendor.
Delayed means later than expected.
So the delivery is delayed, or the report is delayed, or the team was delayed by traffic.
Delayed is very useful. You'll hear it a lot.
Then we might need to push the deadline.
Push the deadline means move it to a later date.
Like pushing something along a table, you move it forward in time.
So, can we push the meeting to Thursday? That means, can we have the meeting on Thursday instead?
Or we need to push the launch date by 1 week.
And then, very importantly, the team member didn't just bring the problem, he brought a solution.
We could start the parts we don't need the materials for. That's thinking ahead. That's proactive.
Proactive means you take action before someone tells you to. You don't wait.
Managers love this. If you bring a problem and also a possible answer, that shows maturity.
Even if the solution isn't perfect, even if the manager says, no, let's try something else, the fact that you tried to solve it first, that matters.
And the manager said, good work flagging this early. That's positive feedback.
Feedback is an important word. It means a response to what you did, good or not good.
My manager gave me positive feedback. That means she said something good about my work. I need feedback on this report. That means I need someone to tell me how it is. Is it good? Does it need changes?
Feedback is very common in professional English. You'll hear it everywhere.
And giving feedback yourself, that's also a skill.
For example, this looks great. I think you could add more detail in the second section.
That's feedback. You say something good first, then you give a suggestion.
Not a criticism, a suggestion.
Because in professional English, we soften things.
Instead of, this is wrong, we say, I think we could adjust this part.
Instead of, you forgot something, we say, just checking, did you include the final numbers?
Soft, clear, professional.
People respond better, and things get fixed, which is the whole point.
All right, I want to take a slow moment here. Just a breath.
Yeah, Let's slow it down for a second.
If you've been listening since the beginning, you've already heard a lot of useful English.
And if you're tired or you zoned out a little, that's okay.
That happens. That's normal, even with your own language.
Just come back. You're here. That's enough.
Take a breath, and we'll keep going. Nice and easy.
Okay, let's talk about something lighter now. Small talk. Because small talk at work is its own kind of English.
Oh yes, the coffee machine conversation.
Exactly. You walk to the kitchen, someone is making tea, and suddenly you're having a conversation.
And if you're not confident in English, that moment can feel uncomfortable.
Because it's spontaneous, you can't prepare for it.
But here's the thing about small talk. It's actually simpler than office work English.
Because small talk doesn't need to be smart. It just needs to be warm.
It's about connection, not information.
The words don't matter as much as the tone.
So let's show what small talk sounds like. I'll be making tea. You walk in.
Okay. Hey, good morning.
Oh, morning. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Busy week already.
Tell me about it. I had 3 calls this morning before 10.
That's rough. At least it's almost lunch.
Barely. What are you having?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just something quick. You?
I might order from that place around the corner. Their sandwiches are really good.
Oh yeah? Maybe I'll do the same. Save me a recommendation.
Will do.
See you in a bit. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, very simple exchange, but let's look at it.
Not bad, not bad. This is a very casual, warm way to answer how are you.
It means things are okay. Not perfect, but fine.
You can also say pretty good, or can't complain, or just good, thanks. You?
Busy week already. You say this on a Monday or Tuesday when work is already heavy.
It's a way to share how you feel without going into details.
And the other person knows immediately. They've been there. They understand.
Tell me about it. This phrase means I completely agree. I feel the same.
Not, please tell me about it. It's not a request. It's an expression.
Like, the traffic today was terrible. Tell me about it. I was stuck for 40 minutes.
That phrase makes people feel heard. It says, I understand you completely.
And then, that's rough. Rough means difficult, hard, not easy.
3 calls before 10? That's rough. Or, the client was very demanding. That sounds rough.
It's sympathetic. It shows you care a little, which is all small talk needs.
Have a good one. A very casual goodbye. One refers to the day or the rest of the day.
You can say, have a good one at almost any time of day.
And you too is the simple, warm reply.
That whole conversation, that entire exchange could happen in 90 seconds in real life.
And you can have that conversation. You already have the words now.
Does this feel more possible?
We hope a little more possible than before we started.
Even if just one phrase clicked, that's a win.
Take that one phrase and use it tomorrow.
Just one. See what happens.
All right. Ash, let's talk about something that I think is really important. Talking about yourself at work in English.
Yes, this one is big because people are asked all the time, tell me about yourself. What's your background? What are you good at?
In English.
And it's not easy, even for native speakers, honestly.
But there are simple structures that work really well.
Let's try one. Sage, you're a new employee. I'm your senior colleague. I'll ask you.
Okay,
So tell me a little about yourself. What's your background?
sure. So I've been in marketing for about 4 years. I mainly focus on content, so things like blog posts, social media, that kind of thing.
Interesting. And what brought you here?
Honestly, I wanted to work on bigger projects, and I heard great things about this team.
That's great. We're happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Now let's look at the structure. Sage, what was the first thing you said?
I've been in marketing for about 4 years. That's the starting point, your field and your experience.
You can do that with any job. I've been in finance for 2 years, or I've been in IT for 6 years.
Then, I mainly focus on content. This is your specialty, what you do most.
I mainly focus on, then your area. Simple, clear.
And then, things like blog posts, social media, that kind of thing. That phrase, that kind of thing, is very useful.
It means you're giving examples, not a complete list. It sounds natural and relaxed.
Like, I do reporting, data analysis, that kind of thing.
Or I deal with suppliers, contracts, pricing, that kind of thing.
It signals that there's more, but you don't need to list everything.
And then, what brought you here? This is asking why you joined, why this company, why this job.
Not, why did you leave your last job? That's more delicate. What brought you here is positive. It focuses on the future.
And the answer was simple. I wanted to work on bigger projects, and I heard great things about this team.
2 short reasons, that's enough. You don't need a long speech.
And ending with, I'm looking forward to it. That means you're excited. You feel positive about what's coming.
I'm looking forward to meeting the team, or I'm looking forward to starting this project.
Looking forward to always refers to something in the future, something you feel good about.
It's a warm, professional phrase.
Practice that one. Try saying, I'm looking forward to, and fill in the blank.
With something real, something happening at work this week.
I'm looking forward to the presentation, or I'm looking forward to the weekend. Both work.
Both are real. Both are human.
Okay, I want to talk about something a little personal now, if that's okay.
Of course, what is it?
I want to talk about the moment when you don't understand something in English at work, and what to do.
Oh, yes, this is so important.
Because a lot of people just nod, they pretend they understood, and they didn't.
And then they go back to their desk and try to figure it out alone.
Which works, sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't, and then there's a problem.
So what do you do?
You ask, but you ask in the right way, in a calm, professional way.
Let's show what that sounds like.
Sage, explain something to me. Explain a process, and I'll respond like I didn't fully understand.
Okay, so basically what we do is we collect the data first, then we run it through the system, and then we generate the report automatically.
Sorry, just to make sure I follow. When you say run it through the system, what does that look like exactly?
Oh, of course. So you log in, you upload the file, and the system does the rest.
Ah, okay. And is that something I do myself, or does someone handle it?
You can do it yourself, but in the beginning, ask me and I'll walk you through it.
Perfect. Thank you for explaining.
Okay, that was a really clean example. Let's pick out the key phrases.
Just to make sure I follow, this is a very professional way to say, I want to understand correctly before we move on.
Follow here means understand. Like, are you following? Means, are you understanding?
So you can say, sorry, just to make sure I follow, and then ask your question. It sounds careful and professional.
Not embarrassing, not weak, just careful.
Another great phrase, what does that look like exactly? This asks someone to be more concrete. Like, can you give me an example of what that looks like?
People love to answer this. It gives them a chance to be clear, and the conversation becomes easier for everyone.
And then, I'll walk you through it. This means I'll guide you step by step.
Walkthrough is a very common phrase. It means explain something slowly, from start to finish.
Can you walk me through the process? Or let me walk you through how to use this.
Very useful, very natural.
And notice, in that conversation, the new person asked questions, more than one.
And it was completely fine.
Asking questions is professional. It's not a sign of weakness.
It's a sign that you care about doing things correctly.
So if you're listening and you've been afraid to ask questions in English at work,
Know that the right question asked calmly makes a good impression.
not a bad one.
People want to help, most people, most of the time.
And when you ask clearly, you make it easy for them to help you, which is good for everyone. All right, let's talk about one more big situation, and this one comes up everywhere. Agreeing and disagreeing at work.
Yes, because sometimes you agree with what someone says and you want to show it.
And sometimes you don't agree, but you have to say it professionally.
Without creating tension, without sounding rude, without burning bridges.
Exactly. So let's look at agreeing first, because that's easier. If someone makes a good point in a meeting, you can say, "That's a good point." Simple, positive. It shows you listened.
I think you're right. Slightly stronger, you're confirming their idea.
I agree completely. Very direct, you're fully on the same side.
Absolutely. One word, strong agreement, very natural in spoken English.
That makes sense. You understand the logic. You find it reasonable.
These are all ways to agree. They sound warm. They keep conversations moving.
And now, disagreeing, which requires a little more care. The key word is softening. You soften the disagreement.
You don't hit people with it directly.
Instead of, "No, that won't work," you say, "I see your point, but I'm not sure that's the best approach."
Instead of "that's wrong," you say, "I think I have a slightly different view on this."
Instead of, "I disagree," you say, "I wonder if we could look at this from another angle." Notice the difference?
Same meaning, different energy, different impact.
The soft version keeps the door open,
The hard version can close the conversation.
and at work, keeping conversations open is important because you have to keep working together.
Every day, whether you agreed or not.
So the skill is saying what you actually think, but in a way that keeps the relationship safe.
I see your point. This is crucial. Before you disagree, you acknowledge what they said.
It shows you listened. It shows you respect their idea, even if you don't agree with it.
And then you offer your view, calmly.
I have a slightly different view. Slightly means a little, not completely different, just a different angle.
That word slightly does a lot of work.
It does. It makes the disagreement feel smaller, more manageable.
Let's try a quick example together.
Okay, Sage, you've just suggested something. I'll gently disagree.
All right, so I think we should move the launch to next Friday. We need more time to prepare.
I see your point, and I know the team is under pressure, but I'm a little worried if we delay, the client might lose interest. Could we find a middle ground?
That's fair. What are you thinking?
Maybe we launch the main part on time and we follow up with the extras next week.
Actually, that could work. Let me check with the team.
Perfect. That was a disagreement, but it didn't feel like a fight.
Because both people were calm. Both people were looking for a solution.
Not a winner.
And notice, could we find a middle ground? Middle ground means a solution that works for both sides.
Not one person gets everything. Both people get something.
That's a very mature, professional thing to ask,
And it moves the conversation forward.
which is always the goal at work.
All right, I want to slow down again here because we've covered a lot.
We have. And that's a good sign. It means you stayed with us.
So let's take a moment. Just a soft pause.
You don't have to remember everything.
You really don't. Even if one phrase from today stays with you, that's real.
That's learning. That's progress.
Pick one. Just one phrase. Something that felt natural to you.
Something you could actually imagine saying tomorrow.
And keep it. Let it sit. And then use it when the moment comes.
That's how it works. That's how English really grows.
Not from memorizing lists, from using real things at real moments.
Okay, we have a little more to go, and I want to do something different.
What's that?
I want to help people who struggle with one specific thing, talking on the phone at work.
Oh, yes, phone calls.
Phone calls are the hardest for a lot of English learners.
Because you can't see the person. You can't read their face.
And if you miss something, it's hard to go back.
So the stakes feel higher.
But phone calls have a structure, and if you know the structure, you feel safer.
Show me.
Okay, the structure of a basic work phone call goes like this: opening, reason for calling, discussing, closing.
That's it. 4 steps.
And each step has simple phrases. Let me show you. I'll make a call, you answer.
Okay, ready?
Ring ring.
Hello, this is Ash speaking.
Hi Ash, this is Sage from the accounts team. Is this a good time?
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
So I'm calling about the invoice from last month. We noticed a small discrepancy. I just wanted to check with you.
Oh, okay. Which invoice is this?
It's number 4421 from the 14th.
Let me just pull that up. One moment. Okay, I have it. What was the discrepancy?
So the amount on the invoice is a little different from what we have on file. It's a small difference, about $50, but we wanted to flag it before we process.
I see. Let me double check with my team and I'll get back to you today. Does that work?
That works great. Thank you, Ash.
Thank you for flagging it. Speak soon.
Speak soon. Bye.
Perfect. Clean and professional. Let's look at the phrases.
This is Ash speaking. When you answer a work call, you say your name, not just hello. This is speaking.
It's professional. It tells the caller they reached the right person.
Is this a good time? Before going into the reason, you check. Is the person free? Is it convenient?
This is very respectful. People appreciate it.
And the answer was, yes, of course. What can I do for you? That's a warm, open way to invite the caller to continue.
Then, I'm calling about the invoice. You say the reason. Directly. Clearly. No long introduction.
I'm calling about. Fill in your reason. I'm calling about the meeting tomorrow. Or I'm calling about your order.
Then, let me just pull that up. Pull up means open on a computer, find a document or file.
Let me pull that up means give me a moment while I find the information.
One moment. This is a polite way to ask for a few seconds. Not wait, not hold on, just one moment.
Then I'll get back to you today. You can't answer right now, but you promise to answer soon.
This is very important in business calls. If you don't know the answer, you don't guess.
You say, let me check and get back to you. And then you do.
And finally, speak soon. This is a warm, casual way to end a call. Like, talk soon.
It's friendly but professional. You can use it every time.
So the structure again. This is Sage speaking. Is this a good time? I'm calling about. Let me check and get back to you. Speak soon.
Those 5 sentences will carry you through most work phone calls.
That's really the skeleton, the bones of a professional call.
And you can put your own words around those bones,
But the bones keep you safe. They give you something to hold on to,
even when you're nervous.
especially when you're nervous.
And can I say something about being nervous on calls?
Please.
The nervousness doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means it matters to you.
That's a really kind way to think about it.
People who don't care don't get nervous. The nervousness comes from caring.
From wanting to do it well.
And that's actually the best starting point, caring about getting it right.
Because that's what will make you practice, what will make you improve.
And one day, maybe not tomorrow, but one day you'll make that call, and it will feel easy.
And you'll think, oh, I was scared of this?
And the answer will be yes. And you did it anyway.
And that's the whole story of learning any language, honestly.
Scared and doing it anyway.
Every single time, until scared becomes comfortable.
And comfortable becomes confident.
Ash, before we close, I want to do one last thing. A quick round of useful phrases, just one after another, like a gentle refresh.
I love this idea. We'll go back and forth.
Simple phrases, workplace English. You might know some, you might not know others.
Just listen. No pressure.
I'll take care of it. This means I will handle this task.
Can you send that over? Send that to me by email or message.
Let's circle back on this. Let's return to this topic later.
I'll keep you posted. I'll give you updates as things happen.
Just checking in. I'm following up to see how things are going.
Could you clarify that? Can you explain that more clearly?
Let me look into it. I'll research this or find out more.
We're making good progress. Things are moving forward well.
I need a moment to think about that. Give me time before I answer.
Does that work for you? Is this okay? Does this suit you?
I'm happy to help. I'm willing to assist. No problem.
Let's set up a call. Let's arrange a phone or a video call.
Can we revisit this tomorrow? Can we talk about this again tomorrow?
That's not quite what I meant. Let me explain more clearly. There was a misunderstanding.
Good to know. Thank you for that information.
I'll check my calendar. I need to look at my schedule first.
This is just a heads up. I'm informing you before something happens.
Let me get back to you on that. I'll answer this after I have more information.
Could we schedule some time to discuss? Can we arrange a meeting to talk?
I appreciate your patience. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for understanding.
20 phrases, just like that.
And every single one of those is real office English. You'll hear them, you'll need them.
And now you've heard them, in a natural conversation,
Not in a list on a page,
in the flow of speech.
which is how your brain best absorbs them.
Sage, I feel like we should close on something honest.
What do you mean?
I mean, something real. Not just good luck and practice every day.
I love that. Okay.
Here's what's true.
Learning to speak professionally in English at work is not fast. It takes time, real time,
And there will be moments, even after all this practice, where you get stuck.
where you miss a word, where you go quiet, where you say something and it doesn't come out right.
That will happen. Not because you're bad at English, but because you're still building.
And building takes time, and takes mistakes, and takes trying again.
Every professional you respect, in any language, went through moments of uncertainty.
Every confident speaker you know once wasn't confident.
So when you get stuck, which you will, don't decide it means something big about you.
It just means that particular moment was hard. And that's all.
One hard moment is not your whole story.
Your whole story is still being written.
And every episode you listen to, every conversation you have, even the awkward ones, those are all chapters, and they all count.
So keep going. That's the only strategy that actually works.
Keep going, keep listening, keep trying.
And be kind to yourself when it's hard.
Because it is hard. It's genuinely hard.
And you're doing it anyway.
And that means something.
It really does.
Ash, any last thoughts?
Just one. If there's one phrase from today that felt right, one thing that clicked,
Take it with you.
use it once this week. Just once. See what happens.
That's it. One phrase, one moment.
That's where it starts.
Thank you so much for listening today.
We mean it. Really.
You spent your time with us, and that matters.
Take care. Take it easy. And we'll see you next time.
Same place, same easy English, same two of us.
Bye for now.
Take care.